Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is one that I'm so pumped for. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I got in the Sephora VIB sales. I actually placed 3 orders. The first one was actually shipped in 2 parts and it just finally came today. There was a delayment in the shipping. It was supposed to be here Friday, and then because Saturday was a holiday, it didn't come until today, which is Monday. I am so freaking pumped. There's so much stuff in this. I actually spent over $1,000. I got more than 50 items, including maybe not even including bonus perks and stuff. There's a ton. I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. So if I'm going a little bit quickly, that's why. And in 2 weeks, maybe a month, I'm going to be doing a haul review where I go over everything in this haul and tell you whether I liked it or not. And also going up probably next week or the week after, probably next week, is going to be the full face of first impressions that I did using a whole bunch of these products. That I have already filmed because I was too impatient to wait and I really wanted to get into some of the stuff. So I'm going to try to avoid giving reviews on the products because I don't want to spoil either of those videos. So if you want to see them or see how I feel about these products, do subscribe. But I'm going to jump in because this box is freaking huge and it's stuff. So this is the box of stuff that I got from Sephora. I honestly didn't even know that Sephora made boxes this big. I'm pretty sure it weighs more than I do. I did the math the other day and I think I got like 20 pounds worth of makeup. It's huge. There's a ton in here. Like I said, I'm going to try to go as quickly as possible without skipping over everything. And I do want to get a pretty good, go a little bit in depth about stuff. So this might be a long video. So sit down, get comfortable. I got a good mix of stuff. I'm super excited. I hope that you guys are excited too. And if you want to see what I got in the Sephora VIB sale, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of start pulling things at random because they're in no particular order. The first thing that I grabbed, this is one of the bigger things. I did get the Sephora Superstars. They come out with this every year, and I've gotten it most years. This is the kit that has a whole bunch of the Sephora favorites. I talked about this in my wish list video, but there are a couple things in here that I won't use. For example, the Photo Finish Primer I don't like. The Makeup Forever, I think this is the HD powder, isn't my favorite, and the Hoola Bronzer isn't my favorite. But everything else in here I'm going to get great use out of. I've really been wanting to try the Kat Von D powder, the YSL Touche Eclat. This is one of the Too Faced Melted Mattes in a pretty shade. The Urban Decay All Nighter is a favorite. A full size Anastasia Brow Wiz. A Marc Jacobs Highliner, which I've been wanting to try a while. So there's so many products in here that I'm really excited to try that it makes it worth it for me, even though there's some products that I don't want. So I tried to just go through and pull out the hair care really quickly so I can go over this stuff all at once. So I got 2 IGK products. IGK has become a really big brand this year. I don't remember if I heard very much about them last year, but this year everybody is talking about them. They're all the rage. So I figured I would get some to try out. One of the ones that I heard the most incredible things about is the IGK Expensive On The Oil High Shine Top Coat. It's like a mask that you use in the shower and rinse out, but apparently people have used it as just a leave-in conditioner and it's worked. It doesn't really smell like anything. It doesn't really have a scent, but I'm really excited to use this. It has incredible reviews on the website. And then the other thing that I got from IGK is the Friends with Benefits Texture and Shine Kit. So this comes with the Smoke and Mirrors 2-in-1 Cleansing Conditioner. This is literally a shampoo that also conditions your hair. The Beach Club Texture Spray, which I've heard incredible things about. And I've been wanting a texture spray, a high-end texture spray. And then the Mistress Leave-In Conditioner. So I'm really excited about this. I have used the texture spray and it smells really, really good. And it kind of works. So I'm excited about that. And then I got 3 more hair care products. The first one is the Living Proof Style Lab Blowout. This is a heat protectant that you're supposed to put in before you blow dry your hair. And it's supposed to make your blowout easier and better looking. And I've started blowing my hair out a lot more lately, so I'm excited to try this. And it had really good reviews. Again, it's more of a newer release. Then this is the Moroccan Oil Curl Defining Cream. This is one that I saw on one of those random BuzzFeed articles. And I've just been really wanting to figure out how to style my hair better. And I figured why not give this a shot. It had pretty good reviews. Let's smell it. Doesn't really have, oh no, so much just came out. Doesn't have too much of a scent. It smells actually kind of perfumey, but not in a bad way. I just put that back on there. And then the last hair care product I got because I had seen it and it looked interesting, and then I heard Tati talk about it and say that she really, really liked it. So this is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This is one of those ones, I guess it has beads in it, and it's supposed to actually scrub your scalp. Oh, that smells like mint. Oh, that smells so good. And it is gritty looking and like a thick paste. So I've really been loving hair scrubs. Like I've been using them lately. I think in one of my empties I may have posted, I don't know, I used like a lemon sugar one from I think Sephora that I got in the last VIB sale, and then I also had a L'Oreal one. So I really like scrubs, and I figured a scrub and a shampoo in one, like what's not to like. Okay, I think that's it for hair products. Let me see if I can pull out all the skin products now. Some of this stuff literally just came in the mail today, so I haven't even gotten a chance to like go through and look at it. But this is all the skincare stuff that I got. So let me start with the ones that are about to fall off my lap. I did get like a, what is this? How many ounces is this? 2.5 ounce version of the Boom Boom Cream. I didn't think that I had tried this, but I actually have a sample size of it that is probably 1 ounce, and it smells delicious, and it really did. I used it the other day, and I put it on one leg and not the other, and it made it look beautiful. So I'm excited to have a little bit bigger size, but it's still like, I didn't go spend $30 on the full size. I also got the Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm. This I got because it had really good reviews, and I heard some people talk about it, and I love lip balms. I'm always like using them and going, I don't ever go through them, but I think I lose them. Hopefully, since I spent a lot of money on this one, I won't lose it. But it comes in like this beautiful, very thin packaging, and it smells really good. It just smells like sugar. It smells so good. I'm excited to use it. I haven't really gotten a chance to use it. I used something the other day, and it actually broke my lips out. So that sucks, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. So in the meantime, I'm going to be using these things like one at a time to kind of try to figure it out. But it smells really good, and it does feel really good. Okay, I also got this Dr. Jart Tarot 1 through 7. So you get 7 of their sheet masks. There's the Hydrator, the Brightener, the Overnighter, the Illuminator, the Fighter, the Maker, and the Lover. And I really want to get into using sheet masks more, so I'm really excited about this. Honestly, I'm not the kind of person to spend like $7 on a mask, but since this came in a little kit and it seemed like something I might like, I did pick it up. So you have all of these sheet masks. What is this one? Oh my god, it comes with one of the rubber masks. These look so creepy, but I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. Like I said, I'm trying to get into sheet masks, so I figured like that was a good place to start. Then I got the Dr. Brandt. Also, Dr. Brandt is one of my favorite skincare companies. Let me just put that out there. I've loved pretty much everything I've tried from them. The Pores No More, all of their Pore No More products, their micro exfoliants I love, everything. So this is the Dr. Brandt 2% Retinol Complex Serum Nighttime Skin Renewal. I am trying to use up my Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil, and I figured I would get a retinol to replace it. This is fairly new. It had pretty good reviews, and I like it. So I'm not going to use this yet. I'm going to wait until I finish up the other one because I don't need to have this open at the same time and have it go bad sooner. So I'm going to wait, but I'm really excited to use that. And then similarly, this is the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Release. So this is not the one that comes in like the pump. This is the one that comes in the jar. And again, I'm using up my Belief Aqua Bomb. I don't think I have too much left, so I'm gonna try to wait to use this until that one's gone. But again, super excited about that one. I got the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I am so excited about this. I love everything Rose. It has incredible reviews. It won an Allure Beauty Award. It is beautiful. The packaging is absolutely stunning, and it smells like roses. I've heard incredible things about it. I have just like a tiny bit left of my Pixie toner left, and then I'll be switching over to this full time. I'm really excited about it. I love toners. They make such a difference in your skincare, so having a really good toner is a really great thing. Next, I have the GlamGlow Gravity Mud Power Ranger Mask. So this is the one that everybody was wearing probably a year ago that's like silver. It's a peel-off mask. I heard mixed reviews about this because people said that it was a really small amount, and everybody loves the mask, but these small sizes specifically, I heard weren't worth your money. But I wanted to try the mask. I didn't want to pay full size. I love the Power Rangers movie, and I was just figured it was worth it. So I'm excited to try this. It is fairly small, but like look at that packaging. I'm so excited. And then I got and then I have 2 more skincare products, and both of these I got for the matte moisturizer. Well, this is a matte moisturizer. This one I got for the matte moisturizer. So this is the Ole Henriksen, I don't know how to say that, Balance It All set. So you get the Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser, the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner, and the Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator, which is what I got the kit for. But I figured I have oily skin. It can't hurt to have some products that are made for that. And they're also good for traveling. They're smaller amounts. So I thought that would be really good to have. And I would get use out of all of it. And then the other one that I got is the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb. So I couldn't decide between this one and the Ole Henriksen one for a matte moisturizer. So I got both. I just figured out a way to make them work. So I'm really excited for both of these. I've been using... There's an itch on my face. Holy shit. My whole face is itchy. Oh my god, what did I put on my face? So I'm really excited to use these. I really like the Dr. Brandt one, but I love trying new things. So when that one finishes up, which is soon, I'll be able to start using these, and I'm really excited about them. I'm just going to grab things from the top now because I think pretty much everything left is makeup or fragrance. So this is the 500 point perk that I got with my points. This is the Tarte Play with Clay Discovery Set. And it comes with, I wish that they came in more individualized boxes, but I understand why they don't. So this comes with the Tarte Smooth Operator Setting Powder, which I don't think I've really heard anything about. And I'm always down for a setting powder, especially a small travel size one, because they can be so bulky. It's nice to have one that's smaller, that's easier to take with you. It has the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Concept. Not a shade that I have. It's like a nude shade, warm nude shade with a hint of shimmer in it. That's pretty. Oh, it's almost a little bit more pink than I thought. I like that. And then there's the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, which I've had. I think I still have it, but I really like this. This is the shimmer one. And then you get a Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara and a sample of the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, which I've heard great things about but never tried. So I figured those are all things that kind of intrigued me, and it seemed like a good set to get. Honestly, I would have gotten it just for the blush because I love Tarte blushes. You'll see. God, get back on there. So I got a lot of the Too Faced Peaches and Cream collection. This collection really called to me because it's a matte collection, and like I've said many times, I have oily skin, and matte products just call to me. I heard pretty good reviews about it, and I was just really excited about the whole collection. So I did get a whole bunch of things. I got the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I got the shade Warm Nude. This is what the tube looks like. I'm wearing it today. I used this in the first impressions. I'm not going to tell you how I feel about it, but you can kind of get a good idea. This is my perfect shade. Like, so impressed with the shade match. And I love the packaging. I think the smell is really pretty. I love these like soft touch cardboard packages. I also got the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. This I also used in the first impressions. All of the packaging looks very similar. It's this beautiful like peach to white ombre. They all have pumps. And this one is like my ideal primer. So just watch the first impression, but I really like it. Then you have the Peach Mist. This is the mattifying setting spray. It comes in this huge bottle. How much do you get in here? 4 ounces in here, which is how much you get in the Urban Decay ones. The bottle, again, is beautiful, and as long as you shake it up really well, nothing bad happens. You won't get any of those powder splotches that people said they got on their faces. I really like this. And then I got the Too Faced Peach, why did I say Too Faced? The Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. This is, again, the packaging on this line is so beautiful. Look at this. I love, like, the peach on the top, the gold lid. This powder truly tastes like peaches, and it also does a really good job setting your makeup. So like it's a 2-for-1. Like when I was setting my chin in that first impressions video, you can taste it, and it tastes like peaches. It's delicious. I got this Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. So the way that this looks online is actually pretty deceiving as to how it looks when you actually use it, because there is a very glittery overspray on top of it that makes it look stunning, but this is not a glittery product. It is a satin matte bronzer, and it looks really beautiful. Don't be turned off by that pink in the bronzer. I think it just makes your skin look very flushed and fresh, and you can kind of use this all over as a bronzer and a blush, or just as a bronzer, and I think it looks really, really pretty. And then last from the Too Faced Peaches and Cream, why can't I say that? Lastly from the Too Faced Peaches and Cream collection is the Peach Kiss Moisture Matte Longwear Lipstick. I got the shade Sunday Funday. The packaging on this is absolutely stunning, and then the shade in here is kind of like, wow, you don't get a lot of product. It's like a cooler brown with like peaches embedded in it. I really haven't tried this one yet, but I'm excited to because it's a really pretty shade. And I know that people said that the formula was kind of iffy, but this is one that I heard really good things about. I have a couple more products here from Tarte. Remember how I mentioned Tarte blushes? I got the Blush Bazaar. So the packaging on here is beautiful, and I also use this in my first impressions, and you get 8 blushes and 2 highlights. Sorry, this is gonna probably blind you guys. And then there's a little sheet in between. I got this because it has such a unique range of blush colors in shades I don't own. The highlights are actually really pretty, which I wasn't expecting. The Tarte blush formula is one of my absolute favorites, and I know that this is $44 and you're only getting sample sizes, but I'm never going to go through an entire pan of blush. So this actually works perfectly for me, and I'm really excited to use this and kind of have so many more options for my blush colors, because when I buy them, I kind of tend to go for the same thing. So it's nice to have something that's kind of like gonna push me out of my comfort zone a little. I also got the Tarte Tartelette Toasted palette. You guys, first of all, look at the packaging on this. I was so excited when I saw this on Trend Mood's Instagram. If you don't follow Trend Mood, do it. It's TrendMood1 on Instagram. If you like makeup, you should be following her. I saw this palette on her Instagram, even from the outside, like the packaging. I was like, I'm gonna want that. Then I saw the inside and I was like, no, I need that. This is the only palette that has come out this year that I was like, I need to have that in my life. I have been so excited to get this, and I used it in my first impressions. I used it on my eyes today. It's even more beautiful in person than it was online, and this is one of my absolute favorite purchases. I can tell you right now, you don't even have to go watch that video or any of the other videos. If you like warm eyeshadows, go buy this palette. It is incredible. I have never tried the Tartelette formula before. I have tried the Tarte Double Duty Beauty eyeshadow formula, but I haven't tried the Tartelette palette formula. I haven't tried the Tartelette formula, and I really recommend it. And then the last thing from Tarte, this is actually my birthday gift, because my birthday is in November, which kind of helps me make an excuse for buying all this stuff, because it's like, well, it's my birthday month, and I was buying it for myself for my birthday. This is the Happy Birthday Tartelette. It's just a birthday present. This is in exclusive shades, so you get the blush in Party, because this is my favorite kind of blush, so why wouldn't I pick this birthday gift? Another neutral, oh, it's more of like a baby pink than the other one is. I doubt you guys will be able to see that, but I'm excited to try that. And then you get the Tarteist Lip Paint in Birthday Suit, which looks like a, actually it kind of looks like a color I would like. Yeah. That looks like a really beautiful color that I'll actually wear. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that color, oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm even more excited for this than I already was. So that is the Tarte stuff, unless I dig through here and find something else. So if you watched my VIB wish list video, you'll see that I said, you know, I'm gonna try to keep it to 1 or 2 foundations. So I already mentioned one. I may have 3 more. I couldn't decide, you guys. I kept, like, I would take one out of my cart, and then I would hear somebody say something really good about it, and I would put it back in. And then I would take another one out, and then I would hear somebody say something really good about it, and I would put it back in. So I ended up buying all 3 of these, or 4 of them. So the first one that I got is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This bottle is so sleek. One of the reasons that I bought all these foundations was because I went to Sephora and I was like gonna try to sample them and see which ones I liked, so I didn't have to buy all of them. And my freaking Sephora was out of sample cups. Like, how does that happen? I didn't even know that that was like something they could run out of. So I couldn't try them, so I had to buy them. That's sound logic, right? So this is the Laura Mercier foundation. You get 1 ounce. I don't remember how much it costs. What shade did I get? I got macadamia. Oh, that looks like it could be okay. It might be a little bit too dark or too warm, but I like that. Oh, it's already matte. Okay, I'm gonna like this one. So this one's probably staying. I was not going to get this foundation. I had convinced myself I wasn't gonna like it. I had convinced myself that people were only in it for the hype. And then some people that I really respect said how much they like it. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I kind of talked shit about Fenty. I was like, you know, I'm not really impressed. Nothing really stood out to me. I heard too many negative reviews about the foundation, but then I heard a bunch of good reviews, so I got it. Another, like, beautiful packaging. I like it. Let's see this color. I just couldn't decide, and I really wanted to try a sample of it, and I couldn't find one. So I figured I'll buy it now, and then I'll just return it. This is also a pretty good color. It's a little yellow. Huh. I did a pretty good job. So I'm excited for this one. That also dried down matte. I think, so normally I'm not this big on foundations, but lately there's this like matte foundation craze, and I'm all for it because I'm all for matte foundations. So I bought that one. That's the Fenty Beauty one. And then the last foundation that I bought is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid. This is the matte foundation from Milk. I don't know how I feel about this one. I have tried it once. I need to keep trying it. Yeah, I don't know. The color match is okay. It's not the best. It's not bad. I did a pretty good job color matching myself on these things, but I just don't know how I feel about it. I have to kind of try it with different primers and combinations and stuff like that to see how I feel about all of these foundations. But I'm really excited to just like play with makeup and just like have new toys to play with. Like, I feel like a little kid at Christmas. It's like I have all these toys to play with and I don't know which one to play with first, and I'm so excited. It's overwhelming. We are getting down to it. Let me see if I can just pull all this out and put it in my lap. We're down to all like the little stuff that kind of fell to the bottom. Really quickly, while I have these in my hand, I want to tell you guys the samples that I got. Obviously, I got like 1,500 paper fragrance samples, which sucks. And anytime it's a VIB sale, I pretty much never get the samples that I want, even when it's not the VIB sale. I got a sample of the SK2 Genoptics Aura Essence, which I know I didn't ask for, but I mean, not too mad about it. And I got a sample of the Wild Fox perfume, I guess. So then the point perks that I got, since they're sitting here, I got the Buxom full-on lip cream in Rose Julep. Let me see. That is very small. Oh my goodness. It's like smaller than, it's about the size of my pinky. But I mean, that's not bad. Like, again, travel, and it's like a brighter color that I won't wear a ton of, but it's cute. Smells, I love the smell of those. I also got as a deluxe, not a deluxe sample, Point Perk, the Makeup Forever Artist Face Color in 7SO1. This is like a beautiful mauve-y blush shade. Really, really beautiful. I think I actually have used that also. A sample of the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. I'm really excited about this. I haven't heard too many people talk about it, but did I get another one? I got 2 Buxom samples in Rose Julep. So that makes it less small, right? There's 2 of them. I've heard some people talk about this and really like it. I like Coconut. I like First Aid Beauty. The things that I've tried from them I really like, so I'm excited. And then the Rouge gift this year is the Sephora, I think it's Flawless Airbrush. The Sephora Rouge Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush. So this is just a brush. I actually used this for foundation the other day with the Too Faced foundation, and I really actually like this brush. That's not a bad gift. Normally I would be like, ugh, a foundation brush, but it was actually good. Okay, let's go. I got the Glam Glow Pout Mud Wet Lip Balm Treatment. This is, I heard Roxana Risa talk about this. I haven't heard anybody else talk about this, but it comes in this little ball. Again, use this in my first impressions if you want to know how I feel about it. It's like this little pot of like, it's more moussey and like creamy than you think it would be. And it's like tinted, so I figured it would be a really good kind of like everyday on-the-go lip product that will give your lips like a little bit of color, but still like moisturizing and easy to throw on. I also got the Volition Oil Control Mattifying Mist. I haven't actually used this on my face yet, but it smells like roses. I've heard Kathleen Light said really good things about this. Let me see if I can get it out. It's kind of stuck in here. See, the lid comes off. It is a pretty small bottle for how much I paid for it. It's only 1.7 fluid ounces, and like I said, the Urban Decay ones are 4 ounces, and this wasn't cheap, but I'm excited to try it, and again, mattifying. I'm all about it. I got the Written in the Stars set. These are the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. I have one of these, but I didn't have any of these. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, I did get a sample. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation sample. I do have one of these, but I didn't have any of these 3 colors that came in the set, and I figured I'm never going to go through an entire one, and the cost of these 3 was the same as the cost of getting another one, so I figured I'd just get these 3. So these are the shades Diamond Dust, Kitten Karma, and Smoky Storm, and I have the shade Satin Sheets, so I figured this would be nice. I'm really excited for that. This is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, Oil Free. I've heard so many people talk about this. It's incredible, like people with my skin type, people with different skin types, but I didn't want to splurge and buy the full size because it was pretty expensive. Hourglass is like up there in price, so I just bought a sample, and I figured I don't go through primers that quickly, and I figured if I like it, I can buy another one, but it's just a small little sample. and I'm really excited about this. It's one of those things that, like, you know when you hear people talking about something over and over and over again, you just get so freaking curious to try it out. That is how I feel with this one, so I'm super, super pumped. Why is there a booklet in here? Why do I need a booklet for a primer? I got the Sephora almond skincare socks. I figured, you know, it's the winter time, my feet are going to get dry. I'm going to need something to moisturize them, and I mean, it was like $5, so why not get it? I had a little bit of room in my cart, / it made me, I wanted it, shut up. I actually accidentally got 2 of the Fenty gloss bombs, and when I first got the order in and I saw that there were 2, I was like, ooh, I'll return one, or I'll like give it to a friend. This shit's so good, I'm not returning it to fucking anybody. Unless this is the one that broke me out, in which case I will. I'm going to have to go through and test like each lip product I used the other day again because I used a ton, but unless this is the product that broke me out, I'm sure as shit keeping 2 because then I can have one everywhere I go. It is that good. It is so good. That is the one thing from the Fenty line that I was like, if I get nothing else, I'm going to get that lip gloss because everybody I've heard talk about it said that it was incredible and it looked so good on people. I also got 2 other primers, so that makes 4 primers. I couldn't decide between these 2 primers, so I just decided to get both of them. I got the Canon Austin Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer. This is the one that Casey Holmes raves about. I've also heard other people rave about it. And this is supposed to be like super, super mattifying, make your skin look really good. And I really, really wanted to try this. So this is in my first impression as well. And then this is newer, but I couldn't ignore this. It says Skin to Die For. This is a Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector. Tell me that doesn't sound appealing. I had to get it. And the bottle is purple, which, I mean, only makes me want it more. Look at how beautiful that is. So I got this one, and I was gonna, again, I used this in my first impression, and we'll see if I don't like both of them or I like one more than the other, I might return one. But to be honest, like, if I like them, I'm going to keep them. I don't feel like primers go bad that quickly that I feel like I have to return it. So I have 3 lip products left, I think. I have the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment. This is one that I heard really, really good things from people. Also heard some sponsored videos about them, but I swatched them in store and my little sister's like, no, you have to get that one. So this is the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Get It On. Let me see if I can swatch this without getting it all over myself. This shade is beautiful. It's like a pretty warm light brown. This is the closest shade to something that I would wear in the formula, and I figured this will work in the winter as more of like a darker shade, and it'll work in the summer because I'll be more tan, so it'll look lighter. And the formula was just something that I couldn't pass up, so I got that one. And then I got the Milk, I think it's just called Lip Color. These are like the really, really pigmented lip colors. Heard crazy mixed reviews about these, but Samantha March's review really sold me on it. I got the shade Cream, and wow, why did I swatch it there? I really, really like this. Have to see if it broke me out, but I really, really like it, and I'm excited if it didn't. I honestly wish I got the full size because there's like no product in here, and most likely I'll use this up and I will buy the full size. Then the last lip product that I got is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Honey. Again, I went in store, I swatched a whole bunch of them, and this was the shade that really, really stood out to me. The packaging on this is stunning, and this is just like a pretty, where do I swatch it? Kind of like a cool, it's like a cool, warm nude shade. I don't know how to explain it. It's not crazy cool, but it's not warm. I guess it's neutral then, right? Wow, Jenny. Wow. But I really like it. The formula seems really nice. I haven't tried it on my lips yet, but very excited to. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have been wanting this since it came out. Again, it's one of those ones that I put in my wish list and I just waited. This is also in my first impressions video, and I thought it was going to be a shade that was too dark. This is in Custard, but it actually like doesn't look that dark on my skin, and I'm not a fan of like really, really bright under eyes, so this color really works for me. I'm really excited about it. The package is so small though. Like, I got it and I was like, I spent like $40 on you, and you're like a miniature. But hopefully it's worth it. And I don't feel like you use a lot of product in like a cream concealer. Then I got the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder. This is another one that I was like, you're so small. Like, why? I swear I paid like $24 for you and you're so small. But this is in the shade 13. It's also in my first impressions video. If you watch my VIB wish list video, you'll know that I kind of talked myself out of getting this. And then I talked myself back into it. Look at this. It's so pretty. I'm so excited about it. I'm so glad that I didn't listen to myself and not get it. Literally, my boyfriend is like about to break up with me because I spent so much money at Sephora, but I'm like, listen, babe, I do it once a year. Like, once a year, I go crazy and I buy a whole bunch of shit at Sephora, but it's all stuff that, like, one, I thought about it for a really long time. Two, I've been watching people's reviews and listening to what people have to say about it and reading reviews on Sephora's. I didn't buy anything that's, like, brand new and I haven't heard about. And three, like, I fucking like makeup. So he's not really that mad. This is another one that I heard people talk about, and it seemed so cool. This is a Ciate London Glow 2 Illuminating Blush. First of all, this packaging is beautiful. Then you take it out, and this packaging is beautiful. It's like a pale yellow. It reminds me of like a baby's room, which is like a weird thing for a blush to look like, but this is so appealing to me. Like, I honestly am going to save this blush, and if I ever have a kid, I'm going to be like, this is the theme of the room. But I got the shade Summer Love. I honestly don't remember picking the shade, but I guess I did. This is stunning. It looks like it has an overspray on it, but it is the most beautiful, glowy blush. I have nowhere to swatch this. Look at that. It's like the perfect blush topper. Like, when you think blush topper, this is what you're thinking about. Now, I think that is kind of an overspray, but it's still like a beautiful glowy blush, and I'm so pumped about it. Again, this is in my first impressions video. Even for the packaging alone, like, I would never get rid of this. It's beautiful. Okay, so I have like 5 more things, and then we will go on to the products that I still have coming, and then we'll be done. So this is the Cocoa Floss Fresh Coconut Floss. Yes, I bought floss from Sephora, sue me. This is expensive, but I figured, you know, I need to work on getting myself to floss more, and if to do that I need to spend $8 on this fancy-ass floss from Sephora, I might as well try it, right? Like, it's for my health, you know? Okay, I'm making excuses, but I bought an $8 floss. I don't even know how to open it. I just want to smell it. I got the mint one, I think. Oh, it's like a rope. You know how some floss has like a flavor? This one doesn't. Okay, I'm interested. I'm a little picky with floss because my teeth are very close together, but we'll see. Okay, and then everything that's left here is just fragrances. So, I repurchased the Tokyo Milk Dark. This is the Tainted Love scent. What is the number? 62. This is one of my all-time favorite scents. I used to have it, and I lost it, unfortunately. It fell, I think, like, off of my thing into my trash can. Oh! I missed this. Oh, it smells so good. Tainted Love fragrance notes. Dark vanilla bean, orchid, white tea, and sandalwood. Okay, my favorite things in fragrances are dark vanilla bean and sandalwood, so you know I'm gonna like it. And then the orchid gives it like a hint of like something just almost floral. It's, oh my gosh. If you like musky, dark scents, you have to try Tainted Love. It's so good. And then I got the Victor & Rolf Spice Bomb because I like dark and musky scents. This is incredible. I have like a small sample of it and it just wasn't enough, so I had to buy a bigger size. Now this isn't like even the 1 ounce because that shit's expensive. This is the 0.68 ounce one. I'm still not going to go through this because I have so many perfumes and I don't use my fancy perfumes that often, so I figured that would be enough for me and it'll last me a while. And like people, like I just saw an expiration date on here, but like realistically it's not going to go bad. Then I got the Nirvana, Elizabeth and James Nirvana Amethyst. I was torn between this one and the French Grey one, if you watched my wish list video, but I decided on this one. The notes of this are tobacco, honeysuckle, and cedar. I absolutely love the smell of honeysuckle, and this is beautiful. Another kind of like musky, it's almost like Nirvana Bourbon, but with a hint of floral, and Nirvana Bourbon is my all-time favorite fragrance, so I really like that. And then this is the Nest Black Tulip. This was a 100-point perk. I haven't smelled it yet, so let's see what it smells like. Oh, it's so little. It's like a itty bitty thing. Okay, let's open it. Is it going to be a roller ball? Well, that's nice. Oh, so much. It smells fruity. You know, I like that. The Nest fragrances are so unique. Like, Nest Indigo is like nothing I've ever smelled. To me, it smells like oatmeal bath. This one is fruity. Maybe a little floral, but still kind of musky. I like that. I really like this. This is unique. I don't know if I would buy a full size, but it's nice to have something totally different in my collection. That is everything that I have here in front of me. Let me go online really quickly and show you guys what I have still coming in the mail. First thing I know off the top of my head is I did order the 4-pack of the Cover FX illuminating drops. So they were like four for, I think it was like $40, and like one of them is $40, and I figured similar to the Stilo ones, like I'm never going to use up a full size, so it made more sense for me to just get the smaller size and have more options. So I got that one. So in my more recent order, this is the last order I'm placing. I promise I'm not going to get any more. Jay would literally break up with me. So I got the Sephora Favorites Give Me More lip set. Now, when I first went through my wish list, I had 2 of the Give Me Some Nude lip kits in my wish list, and the one that I really wanted sold out. And I just felt like I wanted something more in the lip products that I got this year. And I figured any of the shades in here that I don't want, I can always gift. But there were some shades that I thought would be really interesting, and I just really wanted it, so I got that. And then, you guys, I did it. I bought the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Bourbon gift set because it was too good of a deal. You get a 1.7 ounce perfume, a 0.22 ounce perfume, and the dry shampoo. And I was like, if I can always smell like Nirvana Bourbon, that is like goals. So I did get that one. The notes for that are tuberose, oakwood, and bourbon vanillas. I love it. Jay loves it. So I was like, let me just get it. I'll buy it for myself, treat myself. It's not something that I would normally get, but my mom actually did give me a gift card to Sephora, which was only $25, but I decided to get that. And then I got the Buxom full-on lip polishes were on sale, so I got the shade Sandy. It's like, it says it describes it as almost naked. They're all sold out now. Literally every shade is sold out. But these are the glittery ones, and I only have the other one, so I figured I would try a different finish of them. And then I got the Sephora Collection Micellar Cleansing Water and Milk. Again, it was on sale for $4, and I feel like I remember somebody saying that they liked it, so I was like, get it and give it a shot. I'm running out of micellar water, and that is like my ideal. Has my hair been like that the whole time? So I've been running out of micellar water, and I figured $4 for a Sephora one. I mean, I think normally it's more expensive than that. So, and then lastly, I got some more point perks. I got the Pharmacy Honey Potion Renewal Cream or something. I also got the Peter Thomas Roth Fantastic 4 500 point. And then I got a sample of a couple fragrances and the Algenist Power Advanced Wrinkle Fighter. So that, my friends, is everything that I got in the Sephora VIB sale. I am shutting myself down. I am not getting anything else because I will literally have no money, no boyfriend, no house, no car. I will have nothing left if I keep shopping. But you guys, I am so excited to play with all of this stuff. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can see my first impressions. I'm talking full face, like everything. Every single thing I used on my face was a first impression. That being said, not all of it was from this order, but only 2 products weren't from this order. 2. And then also coming up in like a month will be my haul review, where I tell you guys my final temporary verdict in a month. I mean, it's not final, but in a month, how I feel about all of these products after testing them out for a month. Holy shit, that's so much makeup. Oh my god, looking at it in this smaller container, so you guys can get an idea of like actually how much this is. This is full to the top. Look, you can see the top. This is the happiest day of my life. Like, I worked so hard to save up money to spend it on this stuff. Like, I know I'm joking about how I spent so much money at the sale, but I worked so hard to save up this money to be able to spend it, and I'm so blessed that I was able to spend that much money on something as silly and pointless as makeup. But it truly makes me happy, and in my mind, I would rather spend money on something that makes me happy than save it and use it for things that don't make me happy. So yes, it's ridiculous. Yes, I shouldn't have spent $1,000 on makeup, but at the end of the day, it makes me truly happy. Like, I was really in a funk before I got this stuff, and getting this makeup has brought me, it's like lifted my spirits again and made me happier than I've been in a while. So if something makes you happy, don't let people make you feel bad about it. Find a way to make it work. Like, I am not a very rich person, but I found a way to make it work to afford this stuff because it makes me happy. So I hope that you guys are as excited as I am for all of the products that you are getting in your Sephora VIB sale orders. And I hope that you guys enjoyed kind of seeing my giant, humongous, ridiculous, insane, unhealthy haul. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because I spent a lot of money and I really need some thumbs up to make me feel better about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.